Today in class, we're going to cover the 9.PCH.1.5 content, and this content is all about sleep and the importance of sleep, and the types of sleep through the stages we go through, and how your body and everybody needs sleep because we need to get rested, we need to have the recharge. Sleep is a vital point and vital thing to our lives. Without sleep, you cannot function. Now, I'm not saying you can't go extenuating circumstances and you say you stay up 24 hours, but you cannot continue to do that. You have to have sleep to be healthy, to function, to live. So we're going to go over a PowerPoint about the important stages of sleep. So, of course, this is just the anatomy of sleep. And did you know, of course, this is when your body does all the resting, but your brain stays active. But this is when your body can repair itself, to heal itself. It slows down, and this is when you grow new tissues and grow new healthy tissue, like especially when you're fighting off sickness. It's very important to get the proper amounts of sleep so that your body can rest, so that your body can repair itself and fight off the disease. So, of course, with sleep, we have two different stages or states, and you go through 5 different stages. The first 4 stages are called non-REM sleep, and the 5th and final stage is called REM sleep. And what REM stands for is rapid eye movement. And each cycle is 90 to 100 minutes long. And so the first 4 stages start off with non-REM sleep. So your eyes do not move back and forth. Like I said, rapid eye movement means your eyes are moving. Non-REM would mean your eyes are not moving. So stage 1 and stage 2 is very light sleep, and it's basically just drowsiness, and you could be easily awakened. So, like, for example, for like light stages 1 and 2, let's just say you doze off and something startles you, somebody calls your name, and you're easily awoken. That is, you might have been in stage 1 or stage 2. Deep sleep and like the onset of sleep is actually stage 3 and stage 4, and that's when it's going to be a lot more difficult to wake you up. A lot of times you're not going to be able to just wake up by a simple name calling. Somebody might have to tap you, shake you, to startle you, to make sure that you wake up. And of course, this is where you actually get your restorative and effects and the most positive effects of sleep, because you are getting the proper amounts of sleep in that deep sleep. The final stage, of course, is called REM sleep, and that is when your eyes move back and forth, and this is where your dreams occur. So your breathing and heart rate can increase and become irregular because of your dreams, but the thing is, your muscles relax and kind of turn off, but your eyes are moving back and forth under your eyelids. So, of course, research shows that teens need about 8.5 to 9 hours of sleep. So let's say if you get up at 7, you need to do the math with school not starting until 10 now. You need to do the math. So say you need 8.5, 9 hours. You get up at 7. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 12, 11, 10. You need to go to bed at 10 o'clock each night. That's 9 hours of sleep. And of course, here's the thing though, you may say, I'm not tired at that time. I don't want to go to bed that time. I can't sleep that early. It's not all your fault. A lot of times your brain is naturally changing during adolescence, and your biological clock, your circadian rhythm gets off and it's reset. So it's telling you actually to fall asleep later at night. And then with you falling asleep later at night, it's going to want you to wake up later in the morning and not so early. So the key is to make sure you set a routine. So like I said, what's the body to do? Set a routine, set a rhythm. So try to go to bed the same time every night so that your body gets used to it. Of course, like use your bed for only sleeping. Like, don't do a bunch of work on your bed, because your body may not think it's sleeping. And time to go to sleep when you do go to bed. The paragraphs here on this content page, it really goes into it goes into more detail about the stages of sleep and the final, like the REM sleep and non-REM. Of course, right here it tells you that you need 8.5 to 9 hours of sleep, and some troubles for falling asleep right here. Also posted in this content page are sleep resources and sleep tips. So, of course, this is where you find your teens and sleep tips, or why it's important for your emotional health, your physical health, your development, and decision making. And then you have the overview of why it's important to get enough sleep, and how long you need to be sleeping. So these pages are there for your benefit. And the assignment that goes with this information is a discussion board. It's called the 9.PCH.1.5 discussion board. Of course, all you're going to do is provide and list 3 sleep tips that would help you, would recommend to your classmates to help you get better sleep. And you also have to write 1 paragraph that explains the importance of teens getting the appropriate amount of sleep. And of course, you can find this in your the 2 websites that I gave you. So here's your why you need sleep and tips for getting sleep and stuff like that are right here. And of course, if you have any questions, please let me know so that I can help you.